Here they come. The United States and Portugal.
USA captained by Ryan Hamilton. Local boy, plays for Ombak here in San Diego.
And we take a look at Portugal for the Shield final. Guerrero, Gama, Leal. He was the 3-try scorer in the semi-final. Greno, Cabral, Foro, De Souza, coached by Tomás Morai. And the United States, Todd Clever, the hard man, Johnny Nakika, Ryan Hamilton, Mike Talafau. Dallin Stanford has had a wonderful tournament this weekend. Nguyen, Gillenwater round out the side, coached by Al Caravelli. And then we take a look at Todd Clever. He's put on some massive hits this weekend, Johnny.
Yeah, he's been impressive, very physical. He's a good presence for the US team. This should be an interesting game. Portugal, experienced team really. Good history of sevens in their country, very organised. Can America put it together?
Our referee for the Shield final, Tazo Hirabayashi from Japan. Portugal gets us underway. Controlled there, knocked back by Portugal.
Well won by Todd Clever there at the breakdown.
Did well, the ball comes back. This is Johnny Nakika, the playmaker. Turns it back around.
Got numbers here if they can shift it. They don't.
Gonna have to see if they can break a tackle there. Gillenwater takes the tackle. Johnny Nakika in there. He's tied up at the back of that ruck. Foro with the tackle.
Let go.
Little messy here.
Gillenwater's digging for the ball. Comes back. Stanford decides to move it wide. And there's Clever, the big man. Very strong in the tackle. Holds it up for Stanford. Nakika. Here's Nguyen. University of Dallas product.
Good hands there.
It's good retention there. Long ball out wide. There is space.
Oh, Rian, look for the pass, my friend.
High tackle there, though. That's pretty obvious. And that may earn Pedro Cabal.
Well,
2 minutes in the bin for that high tackle. It was really quite unnecessary there, Johnny.
It really was. And lucky there for the USA. They're going to enjoy 2 minutes against 6 people. But I must say, they do look for contact just a little bit too much, America. They really need to just put the ball through their hands.
Good move there. Comes around. Gillenwater. Dallas Stanford. Dangerous pass, though. The defense was coming up fast there on Nakika. Good control, though. They're being patient, the United States. Gillenwater down the sideline. Inside the Clever. Clever running him inside out. He's broken the tackle. He's going to race away under the posts. First try of the game to the United States. Todd Clever scores.
Nice try that. Patient on the ball. Gillenwater, who's shown a lot of attacking prowess this weekend. He likes to take the ball to the line. Here he is, just attacks that, stays strong in 2 tackles, pops it off to Todd Clever. And he likes to have a go, moves him inside and out, brushes off the attempted tackler and strides under the sticks. Good stuff.
Conversion is good by Johnny Nakika. The USA take the 7-0 lead in this Shield final. The 2007 Steinlager USA Sevens. Al Caravelli looks on, he'd be happy with that. They showed a good patience there.
Yeah, they did, and they worked their extra man well.
Clever challenging on the ball. Leal with possession, though, for Portugal. The ball comes back. Leal spreads it wide. And they continue to move it wide. U.S. defense is solid, though. No roll away.
Last feet here, last feet.
They go quickly. Comes across Leal. Good tackle there. Strong in the tackle situation, though, Portugal. They retain possession.
Yep.
Composure
on the ball.
Sends it
with 6
wide.
men.
That's a loose pass, though. Good build-up, good pressure. The loose pass straight into touch.
And as the seventh player comes back on the field, Portugal back to full strength, but they just squandered that possession there.
USA with the throw.
Good drill.
Well controlled. Bring it back.
Little stationary.
Nakika goes out to Nguyen. Moving, jumping, finding space. Got Gillenwater there in support. Alan Stanford, but it was a good tackle there. Yes. Has to take the tackle. Options were limited.
Roll away.
Roll away on the tackler.
Lucky there.
You two.
USA had run themselves into trouble. Just a little reluctant to give the pass early, and I think that could really open up more opportunities for them. All in favour of guys having a go. Let's move the ball into space. Make the defence move and make decisions.
This is a good move from the United States. Rather than kicking for touch, just turning over the ball, they keep possession. And they take it wide. Mike Palafau plying his trade in Narbonne in France these days.
That's okay.
Turnover ball though. You heard the referee call it. Leal. Leal through the gap. He's got space in front of him. Has he got the pace to score? He takes it away from the defense, and he will score the first try for Portugal. That'll tighten the scores up immensely. USA still leads 7-5. The kick to come.
Crucial score there for Portugal. They did really well to get that turnover on halfway. Palafau just got himself isolated, couldn't stay strong in that, and they've moved the ball. And it's just simple, and Leal has been very impressive, and he just puts on the afterburners, and unfortunately Dallin Stanford can't come across and cut him off. He's got good presence. He's a good playmaker. Deserves that try. Kick to come, it's important.
Kick is away. Portugal trail the USA. We've got about a minute and a half to go. USA leads 7 points to 5. And you got to point out though, Alan Stanford didn't give up on the play. He pushed the player away, made the kick very much more difficult. USA retains the lead.
Important. Restart this.
Play on.
Well done, Gillenwater.
Comes back Nakika, spreads it wide, Palafau. Now it's Nguyen. Needs help quickly here. USA bring it back. Palafau. Gillenwater. Stanford can't handle, but Gillenwater gets back and tidies up.
Rock form, heads up. In the side, number 1.
In the side, Thiago Guerral relieving the pressure.
30 seconds to go in the half.
You need to be smart here, the United States. Nothing silly, like a forward pass by about 10 meters.
Yeah, that's about as silly as it gets, a one-hander.
Really, they just needed to show composure there, control the pace and the possession. And now, Portugal with a great opportunity before half. As we count it down right to the halftime hooter, the scrum will be packed, and it'll be Portugal feed.
Yes, important possession here. Portugal have the strike runners to make the USA pay for that error.
Please.
As they move one of their backs to the short side. Creates conundrums for the USA defensive system.
Hey.
Pedro Leal, the playmaker for Portugal. He'll have the feed of the scrum.
Heads up, please.
Todd Clever and Rand Hamilton can close down the issue here with a good scrum.
Crouch, touch, pose, engage.
And Portugal control the scrum. They take it down the blind side. Leal. Good defense though from the United States.
Good strength by Grenho on the ball there for Portugal. Running into traffic.
Now it comes wide. Cabral all the way out to Fora. Fora takes the tackle. Cabral comes in to help out. US is strong though in that tackle. They get the turnover. Nakika, Nguyen. He's showing a clean pair of heels here. He's going to run it around for the try. Right on halftime for the United States. USA extend the lead. 12 points to 5. Halftime hooter's already gone, but we do have the kick to come.
Yeah, very important score there for the USA. Turn defense into attack. And just that flooding that breakdown and getting the turnover. And then cool heads on the ball, giving an early pass. And the man who likes to call himself Z runs hard around, and there's not much that the Portuguese defence can do. Good score.
With the conversion by Johnny Nakika, the USA extend their lead in this Shield final, 14 points to 5.
So the first try here was well put together by the USA. Gillenwater, good break, and then Todd Clever brushing away that attempted tackle and cruising over for the first 5-pointer. Good start for the US. But the Portuguese struck back. It was a turnover ball, and Pedro Leal, as he's done all day, incisive in his running, and he dots down to make it 7-5. The kick was unsuccessful. And then just at the death, when the Portuguese looked like they had an opportunity, Gillenwater gets a good steal for the US. The US move the ball wide, and it's Z as he flies around the outside. You can hear the roar of the crowd in the background. A little bit of showboating at the end, but he dots it down, and the kick was successful. Score at half-time, USA 14, Portugal 5.
See there the USA huddle. Al Caravelli would be emphasizing, emphatic, keep the defense solid, don't give away the lead like we did last week to Portugal, maintain the composure, and you guys will come away with hardware from this USA Sevens.
Absolutely, and I hope for the crowd's sake that they do. It's been a good learning curve for the Americans. I think they've improved a great deal. They haven't really been able to put together consistently defense and attack. They had a good win against Kenya, but at times the technical aspects of the game do let them down. Let's hope that they can have a good second half. For Portugal, they need to control possession. I do feel that if they have the weight of possession, they're by no means gone, even though they're 2 scores behind. Johnny Nakika gets us underway. Oops.
Referee not happy with that.
I don't think it called time on.
No, I think the kick was taken before the referee called it on. Referee Hirabayashi, very concerned about the time on. So we'll come back. We'll come back and we'll have another go at it.
A little bit of practice there for Johnny Nakika.
Certainly don't want Frederick D'Souza catching the ball and running through the middle. All right, now we're ready to go. The whistle goes. We're underway.
Good kick.
Excellent kick.
No contest though. Why no contest?
Strong in the tackle though.
Rock!
Giro's going to have to get it back, and he does. Goes to Leal. Spinning wide. Cabral.
Oh, lovely pass.
Good little switch there. They do retain possession, but the USA strong there. Very close to turnover ball, but it looks like Portugal has regained possession.
They did well. They were compromised. They did well. Leal.
Leal, the playmaker, spins it wide. Giro.
Oh, nice.
Good sidestep there into open space. He's got his winger and he puts it away behind him. Giro tries to get across there. We've got a knock on. Playing advantage though, the US with possession.
Lovely
Good
pass from
switch.
Stanford.
And Johnny Nakika's into space. Taking it down the sideline. Has he got the speed, the step? Yes, he does. The USA will extend their lead with the first try of the second half. Johnny Nakika, the senior man in this USA side. USA 19, Portugal 5 with the kick to come.
Crucial score after half-time. And well taken. It was turnover ball for the US. And Stanford with that nice little inside flick pass. It hasn't worked for him much in recent games, but it came off that time. And then Johnny Nakika, strong through that arm tackle of Leal. And he has the wheels to get by.
Just the start to the second half that Al Caravelli would be looking for.
Oh, absolutely. First score after half-time. Absolutely crucial.
and the conversion is not successful. USA retain the 19-5 lead over Portugal.
It's just amazing how quickly it can change, isn't it? Portugal on the attack, terrible execution of a pass, and suddenly the USA in the blink of an eye are dotting down at the other end and beginning to take the game away from the Portuguese.
We've got to give some credit to the US forwards in this game. They've been very strong in the tackle situation. They've created turnovers, and this has allowed them to carry on well. Once again, we see problems with the restart. This will come back to the halfway line for a free kick to Portugal. Pedro Leal comes up. He wants to get things going quickly. They need at least 2 scores to bring this game level.
Well done, well run switch.
Leave it.
Antonio de Aguilar.
For the pass.
The pass went forward. Portugal with limited possession, making some elementary errors.
Their passing's let them down. They've had the opportunities, I have to say.
Up here, please.
Only really got themselves to blame. It's classic, basic sevens play off the
Crouch.
free kick there. Little
pause,
switch.
Engage. Balls out.
Good scrum there, though. Difficult scrum for the USA.
No,
Portugal made that very difficult.
Balls out.
Bit messy here, Ray.
Open possession there. It's just
Leave it.
Offside, must have been.
Knock on.
well, the referee's called a knock on rather than an offside. Deemed the ball was out.
Knock on here.
Knock on by Portugal. USA with the scrum feed, and the way they're burning up the clock here, this is quite to the advantage of the USA.
Yeah, it's not pretty for the spectators, but it's effective.
Scrum.
Is that Tui Osborne coming on there, I think?
Tui Osborne's replacing Mike Palafau.
Good strong
Hand
runner,
back on.
Tui Osborne.
Mike Palafau used to play up in Utah,
Touch.
now applying his trade in
Engage.
France. Narbonne Club.
Well done, Dallin Stanford. Good heat there. He did well.
And we'll see what Tui Osborne, the new man, can do. Gets it wide. USA turns it upfield.
Good, Jason Pye. Created time and space. And here we go, swinging it back.
Gillinan goes wide. We're going to have to bring it back into the middle of the field, and Clever does so. Just tripped up in the tackle. Stanford, though, in perfect position to support. USA take the tackle. Gillen Waters there, pops it back to Stanford. Needs to be strong, and they do so. Comes out. Nakika.
No sweeper.
No one back for Portugal. It's going to be a foot race here.
Soccer skills from Nakika.
No.
Soccer skills from everybody. In the end, it's going to be a line out. The possession should go to the United States.
Quick throw in. We're away.
And Portugal with the throw. And no sweeper back for the United States. They're going to have to get back. Only one chaser there, though, for Portugal. The number 6, de Aguilar. USA controls possession.
Someone has to put the afterburners on here. They're a little static.
Let go.
And just picks that up. Dallin Stanford pops it inside. And now we've got an open space here. On the way to the try line, Tui Osborne. And that's the try to the USA that should seal this victory for the home team.
Well, good patience there. Stanford, Clever, both involved on several occasions. Show good composure on the ball. Finally, Tui Osborne runs a good, strong line. As we look at the replay, Dallin Stanford weighing his options, bringing Tui Osborne inside. Sorry, that's Nakika just slightly before. Just handing it off to Tui Osborne. And he strides away, unchallenged really. But impressive play from the United States. Gave the ball early, gave it before contact.
And an excellent conversion there to Johnny Nakika, extending the lead for the United States, 26 points to 5. And I have to say, Johnny, the last couple of years, the USA in these IRB events have always been too rushed. They didn't have, they were trying to get too much done, and rather unsuccessfully.
Yeah.
But you have a guy like Dallin Stanford now, who is playing the game, he's playing with logic, patience, and the results are on the board right now.
Yeah, they're moving the ball a bit better, which is great.
Advantage.
Less of the bunny in their headlights running, headlong into
Knock
traffic.
back. Advantage over.
Advantage is over now for Portugal. They'll need to play on. Good pressure there from Todd Clever.
Number 1,
Offside.
plain jersey. You, number 1, obstruction.
Check that. That'll be an obstruction penalty on Todd Clever.
Mark here, please.
Chance for Portugal.
Portugal moving the ball wide. It's an opportunity for the number 7 man, but he's driven into touch. And on that note, that very positive note, the USA come away Shield champions. The Steinlager USA Sevens, they win this competition over Portugal, 26 points to 5.